Clarinets. Today we're going to look at Terracotta Warriors by Scott Watson. And yes, you do know that name because Scott Watson was the same one who did the Ghosts in the Graveyard song that we totally love. So this is a really fun and fantastic piece. It's kind of long, so we've chunked it up into different parts. And today we're going to be working on measures 1 through 49. So since we're looking at that, we're going to listen to only that today. If you want to listen to the whole piece, it is available to you on Smart Music, and I highly advise you just listening to the whole thing, and then coming back and maybe trying this out. So we're going to count and clap everything, and we're going to do that first for just measures 1 through 49. But we're going to stop right there. All right, now let's go back to the beginning and make sure you know your notes. I was looking for part 1 and part 2, and you guys have the same thing exactly. You just have different notes. High school, you're going to play part 1, and 8th grade, I want you to play part 2 for now, okay? So that should do it. That'll be great. And 7th grade will play part 2. Let's take a look. So at 3, we have A, F, G. This is all throat tones. And then we go to C, B, A at 6. So all of this is pretty simple. Second part is like a 5th below, okay? So you guys are kind of doing the same thing. So let's actually take a look at the very beginning here. We have at 3. I'm going to say the letters. Here we go. 2, ready, and A, F, G, 2, F, E, F, 2 beats, A, F, E, C, B, A, F, 2 beats, A, G, do that same work for part 2, okay? Part 2, here's part 2s for clarinet. Together here. 1, 2, 3, D, E, D, C, D, F, D, C, F, D, G, F, D, that's a beautiful spot. Oh, it wants to go onto that trill. Now, if you have, let's talk about the trills. If you are first player part, you're going to go from D to E, so that's an easy trill because you're just lifting up your second finger. Okay, make sure it's a forte piano and then a crescendo, and then you're going to do A to B flat. You could do that with the register key, but it's a little faster if you do this second key right here. We never get to use these, but this is what it's for, it's a trill key. And you can go really fast with that. And then we're going to play B, B, C, D. Okay, let's take a look at second part's trills. Second part is also doing a second finger trill with A to B flat, and then D to E. Okay, those are your two trills, and then B flat, A. So not too bad. Then we go to 21 and we have stomps on beats 1 and 3, and that's for both of you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're part of the percussion. Now let's take a look at pick up to 33. Let's do that for first part first. Pick up to 33. This is the melody. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at it with the music all together. Part clarinets. Take advantage of it, play it out, make sure it's really strong, it's forte here, and you have accents too. Let's take a look at the second part. This should just be just as cool. Let's take a look and play it. Here we go. Pick up to 33. But 33 to 43, you basically have what first part has, just an octave lower. Let me check again. Yep, just an octave lower. Basically the exact same thing, just an octave lower, so it's the same melody and everything. Then we've got eighth notes, and these eighth notes are not as important, so they don't need to be quite as loud as everything else. And it's kind of percussive. Make sure they're very short, so staccato. So you're going to start the note and end the note with your tonguing. That's for second part. For first part, your part is just as short. If you make a squeak, not a big deal, okay? Don't get all upset about it. Just try again, right? So the reason the squeak happened is because my tongue wasn't right there at the crest of the reed. So you got to keep the reed and the tongue placement inside your mouth cavity nice and in place, so it's not moving around. When you have too much movement, that's usually when the squeak happens. So keep that same pressure all the way around your mouthpiece, and then make sure that your tongue isn't doing any crazy movement other than the tip of the tongue hitting the crest of the reed, okay? Okay, so just keep that tongue, and the air's completely freely going the whole entire time. Okay, I'm going to start right there on it, and we're going to hear how that goes with the song. and ending the note with your tongue on the reed for us reed players. All right, and that is measures 1 through 49. So if you want to look ahead, go ahead and listen to the part and play along with the piece. All right, I look forward to hearing you either play online or at school. Bye, guys.